Yeah, I know. I did not post a video for a whole 2 weeks. I wasn't even that gone long, like at least chill the pipe down. But never mind, I deserve the bullying. But today I want to talk about something which is interesting, which is lost media. You're gonna ask, why am I over milking at old ass content that people are using for nowadays? But I wanna make something that been interesting me and could interest you. And in the end of the video, I'll explain why was I not posting for goddamn 2 weeks, and I'll give you a small fact that would actually interest you. So let's dive into it. And before let's doing it, I have a tier list that I made for y'all. And look at it, and then let's dive into it and stop. Am I Why am I spamming the most AI words? And let's start. Let me give some of y'all PTSD, and I wanna flashbang y'all for real. You're gonna ask me what the hell that y'all just seen through your eyes. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all what the hell y'all just seen. That you seen is just exactly early version of the Sonic movie trailer, aka the first movie, early model of the version of the trailer, and early version of Sonic, the Sonic model trailer. And yeah, you're gonna ask, what the hell happened to him? And let me explain to y'all to the origin of the story. Now, let's go to CinemaCon in 2018. You're gonna ask me, what is the purpose of going there? Let me say to you. So, Sega and Paramount just made a collab with they make a movie called Sonic, which is now a series of movie, which is a great movie, and I like all this franchise. But let me say to you, the weirdest part that in CinemaCon 2018, they showed the early version of the trailer, and you know the internet criticized it so hard that Paramount and Sega just changed the model and remodeled everything, and plus, which caused a delay of the movie to be released in 2020. And you're gonna ask me, how the hell it is right now lost? Because first they deleted, they rechanged everything, and second, it was in CinemaCon, and you cannot record everything because it's unlikely to be possible to record. And you're gonna ask me, what would be the conclusion for this lost media? For me, personally, it would be partially found. You're gonna ask me how it's partially found. Let me explain. First, maybe someone somehow got in the CinemaCon and got a bootleg copy, which would be like another topic I'll talk about later. Or Sega and Paramount would release the early version. Would be unlikely for me because first, maybe they deleted the models or copies of these stuff. Second, Sega would not do that because first, the movie is also 5 years ago, and it's like trying to remind Sega, and it reminds Sega that Sonic Boom. Like you guys, why am I cutting? I'm getting distracted because I'm watching some CS:GO gameplay right now that y'all are seeing. But like, let me return to the video. That in the that it's like reminding Sega of Sonic Boom, and yeah, the conclusion is partially found. And let's move to the next one. Ah, Roblox, a place where little children worshipping and masturbating to Tung Tung Tahur and steal a brain rot, and every child diddler there praying and worshipping God just to diddle kids. What? You gotta ask me, what the hell is this intro? I just said it because I'm bored. So you gotta ask me, why am I talking about Roblox? You gotta say, I'm gonna say to you the conclusion that there's a version that is lost in Roblox, which is the 2006. You gotta ask me, when Roblox was in 2006, by the way, Roblox was made in 2006 to let y'all know. Which this game is older than me, which is crazy, but like, let me explain. How it's lost, because first, Roblox 2006 was in that time ancient, and Roblox wasn't that known in that time, which would make sense because back then not a lot of people used to use the internet, and 11K, getting in your website, 11K used to be a flex back then. Yeah, YouTubers, we didn't have million subs back then, but like, I wasn't that even in that time. Why am I behaving like Gen Alpha? But let me return to the video. But I'm just trying to say that 11K people were in that time, and David Baszucki himself, he said that he doesn't keep old versions of Roblox, which would make sense because first, that's the 2006 version and would make the company lose money. But I was gonna end it here, but let me give you a more cool fact. Did you know that the 2000, someone just said in Discord that the 2006 and 2007 wouldn't be released, but I won't show the image for privacy, but 2 days later, the 2007 version has been found. But it's August, which is great for some of you, but we want the 2006. But wait, before you boo on me, but let me say, but I wanna say, in the, you guys said me why I didn't put rating and I took long and I'm explaining so shitty, but because I'm distracted to the Counter-Strike gameplay, it's so addictive. But like, let me return. But in the conclusion, for me, the rating will be lost, around lost and not unlikely to be found, unless if something would possibly happen, like a miracle, something like someone somehow from the 11K people have a hardware that still works, or an ancient PC that looks like older than whole generations of people that somehow still has the version. You gotta ask me, why am I saying horribly explanation? Because of that, let me explain to you way better. You guys say to me how unlikely it is. First, as a quick summary, it will be unlikely. Number one, the hardware wouldn't live that long. And if somehow live, it will be at least broken. Like, the repair will be like around 300 to 3K dollars just to repair the hardware they have on it. Second, it maybe doesn't have the 2006, which just makes it valueless. Third, maybe the person moved on in his life, or he just became Truman from the movie. So, final coffin in the grave. 2006 would never be recovered. And let me end that shit. And let me throw the tier list to see it for yourself. I was gonna here end the act 2, but I just wanna say something. The greatest part is that there's some clips and some images that prove that the 2006 of Roblox client is still does exist. But I still placed it in unlikely to be found slash aka does not exist. So let me end act 2 here. Remember when we were all autistic and retarded? Yeah, I think I just said something controversial, but I'm saying it as a joke. But like, even me, I do have ADHD, but like, I'm not ableist, so every Twitter user, calm your ass down. I just said it as a joke, and yeah, let me continue the video. But like, remember like when we were all dumbass people when we used to play Talking Tom? Not this one, I guess. I meant this one. You're gonna ask me how we went from peak to slop. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk a later video about like how Talking Tom got rude. But like, let me get back to the video. That you're seeing is an old version of Talking Tom. It is the same. It didn't have the same fate of the early version of the Sonic movie, nor to Roblox 2006. This one is a unique case. It's been lost for 21 years, but it's been found. You gotta ask me, what's the lore? Let me explain to you. It's the year 2003, and your name is Andrew Cavrunch, I guess, but like, I'm gonna put his name, I guess, but like, I don't know how to spell it, but like, let me return to the video. But like, I'm just saying that like, that this guy used to sell he's the person who made the Talking Tom model, and plus he made every Talking Friend franchise, whole of the models. This guy is carrying Outfit 7, man. He remind me this meme, but like I'm just gonna put the image and the sound effect. Yeah, I know I just flashbang yell with some old ass meme, but like, you're gonna ask me how the hell that the OG model became lost. Let's start dive into it. So yeah, Andrew, the person I told you who he is, he used to sell the OG Talking Tom model in a website called Turbo Squid, where like 3D models be sell, and he used to set like $90, which is now like too expensive for a model. But like, the creator of Outfit 7 wanted to make a game, so he bought the model of Talking Tom, and then he released the OG game, which was unique back then, and then the game became famous. So the Outfit 7 told to Andrew to delete to stop selling the OG Talking Tom model, which was its name Cartoon Cat. So yeah, so So he started removing it. So he removed it from Turbo Squid and other websites. So it was impossible to buy it, and he did it around like 2010 or 2012. I don't remember exactly, but I'm just saying that like this shit was lost for 21 years. And you're gonna ask me how it's proven, but like there are some ads and images which prove its existence. And like in 2024, like around the end, there's like some person who found the original talking Tom through through his hardware, but not his main hardware, because like he used to animate, but that guy has 51 hardware. Like what? What was he hiding inside of them? But like, let me return to the video. But he started finding each hardware thread separately until he found one of OG Talking Tom models, which is great because but there's a one problem. He found the untextured version, but he later in this year he found the textured version. So yeah, in conclusion, Talking Tom is technically found, and let me throw the tier list. I'm gonna end here Act 3, but I'll just give you a small fact. Did you know Andre is now hired by Outfit 7 so he can keep cooking? Which is great, but like the saddest part that Outfit 7 has been sold to a Chinese company, and I don't remember the name, but like I'll make a video, inshallah, talking about it. So let me end Act 3 here. I was originally gonna end the video here, but I wanted to give y'all the fun fact that I promised y'all, and the reasons that why I didn't post a video for a while. So let me finish it quick. Did you know that the rarest element is azitine? And you're gonna ask me, why is it the rarest element? Because first, its isotopes are so unstable, and the reason because it's unstable because they're so radioactive, which shortened the lifespan of it. It couldn't even live for a few seconds. Like it could live like if it's lucky 7 hours. That's the least. So it been reported only 32 grams of azitine, and azitine came from a Greek word called atenos, means unstable. So this is a fun fact that I wanted to give y'all, but like I want to give y'all the reason why I didn't post for a while, which is that I have school and those stuff, and I couldn't post for a while and those stuff. And I'm sorry. I will try my best posting good content, and I feel like this video is so low quality. So let the out intro come and have fun with this cool song.